What's up, everybody? This is Sideline Rewind, all things professional cheerleading, coming at you with episode number 42.
Yes, honey.
42.
I beat you to it.
You did.
42.
42.
Not our age.
No. I'll take it. I'll be 42. That's fine.
I will definitely be 42
Yes.
again.
Yeah, we can rewind that back to 42.
Yes.
I'm not mad at it.
I'm in.
I am not mad
I'm
at that.
not mad at you.
Right.
This episode will be called We Got the Beat.
Yes, honey. We got the beat.
Love
We
it.
got
I
the
love this
beat.
song.
We got the beat. We got the beat.
Get it, Rhonda?
Yeah, we got the beat. Yes.
That's the best part.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
That song was released by the Go-Go's.
Yes.
January 1982. The song was named one of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame's 500 songs that shaped rock and roll.
What?
That is amazing. And
Come
I
on
love that song
Iconic.
so much. You
Iconic.
cannot sit in your chair when that song comes on. You just
Yes.
have to get up and dance. I mean,
And it's in your head the rest of the day. And that's a good thing, right?
When you
That's a sign
when
of
you
a good
picked
song.
the song, I was like, yes! I love that song.
Yes.
That song is amazing.
That's
we got
right.
the beat, ladies and gentlemen. Sideline Rewind. We are back at you. What's going on?
What's going on, Anita?
So we are having our newsletter published
Yes.
this month.
Uh-oh.
So
Look
if
out.
you have not gotten on to subscribe to that newsletter, you can go to sidelinerewind.com or you can go to the link in our bio on Instagram and get signed up. There'll be all kinds of good information in there. Maybe some giveaways here and there from our sponsors.
Wow, yes.
So get on board early.
Okay, so
Yes.
say that. So say it one more. So say it one more time.
Go to sidelinerewind.com. You can register or subscribe to the newsletter there,
Yes.
or you can go to Instagram. The link is in our bio to subscribe to Sideline Rewind
Y'all better
newsletter.
get it. Y'all better get
All
it together.
the cool kids are doing it.
Better get it together.
That's right.
Yes, honey.
Let's do it.
And what else is going on?
You know what else? Okay,
What,
so
honey?
we're going to do something kind of fun. It might be more fun for others that are more educated in this field. But the playoffs will be coming up. So we're going to kind of give our spin on who we feel like is going to win each time and get to the Super Bowl.
I love
okay?
Every
So like
week.
I said, it's more fun for some than others. I'm a little bit nervous. I might just be pulling out of the
You
air.
know, I mean, honestly, it could just be that you like their uniform the best. It
you know
doesn't
what?
matter. We
That's-
get to pick whoever we want, just like
That's right. So
ESPN. They pick whoever
it's going to
they
be
want.
really
Exactly.
interesting to see if we're right and who's
Right.
right and how it goes. But we thought that might be fun to do and just shake it up a little bit.
Oh, I can't wait. I'm
Yeah.
excited.
Talk about, because I'm gonna talk a little trash.
Okay,
Uh-oh.
do it.
I am. I'm
Here we
gonna
go.
be like, okay, I'm gonna hype this up. Like,
Okay.
hey, who you got? Who you got this week for the playoffs?
Okay.
And who gonna make it to the Super Bowl?
Okay.
Like, I'm gonna hype it up.
She's going
Let's
to.
do it.
And we gonna do it.
And you can comment on our Instagram and say, put your opinion in. There
That's
you go.
right.
And you can talk a little trash if you want to about your team and say, we gonna win it all.
Okay.
Come on now.
That's it.
Hype it up.
Let's go.
Hype it up. I will not be saying the Titans.
I know.
Unfortunately, I mean, I am a Titans fan, but I'm probably not going to say the Titans. That just wouldn't be an educated guess.
Well, let's say this: the Titans are made. We're gonna push for the Titans to get the #1 draft pick again this year.
Again. But you know what?
That's where they're gonna be.
At least they have some amazing cheerleaders.
They
Yeah,
do. And
they
they have
are
some
amazing.
amazing players as well. We just
are.
haven't
We
gotten
haven't-
it together yet.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
Let's keep it
cohesiveness is not there.
positive.
Positive. That's
Come on.
right.
That's what we do.
That's right.
That's what we do.
That's what we do.
We're figuring it out.
That's
it's just taking
right.
us a little longer than we wanted.
That's
Yes.
right.
Okay,
all good.
so Anita and Janine,
Yes.
who we got? Okay.
Every
y'all.
time.
Okay.
But
We have had the most amazing guests, and I
We
always
have.
say
We have.
royalty.
We
We got
have.
royalty in the room
Yes.
today, even though she's not in the room, but she's in the room.
that's right.
And we talked, and I love to say this, and if you have not listened to our first, I don't know, ladies, what was it, the first
It was
maybe
in the first season.
Yes.
first season of the Sideline
Right.
Rewind podcast, we did history on all
All
of
the
the
teams. That's right.
And this young lady,
Yes.
we did the Bengals cheerleaders, and I'm sorry, I just spilt the beans. But we spilt the bean. I spilt the beans, and we talked about this person
Yeah,
a lot.
Yes.
On the history.
So
I'm
what?
sorry.
So what an honor!
It
to
is an
be
honor. I'm so
here
sorry.
right
It's okay.
now.
Shoot.
Yes. I
I'm
mean, there
sorry.
are so many things about our guest today that I'm, of course, very excited about.
Yeah.
that I can hardly wait to introduce her.
Yes. Let's hear it.
I did cover her team early on in season 1 when we got to pick the teams, and I picked this one specifically for a very good reason.
She did?
Because I grew up a Bengals fan.
Yes.
And I even mentioned her because
Yes.
she's such an extraordinary role model.
Yes.
Absolutely.
We hadn't met her.
Absolutely.
We still hadn't really formally met her, but
We
just everything-
manifested her.
We did.
Yes.
Everything we read about her was just really so impressive. And so, okay, I'm just going to go ahead and introduce her.
This is
Yes.
so great. It's so awesome. We're here. We're
Yeah.
here. 42, we're here.
Started out divided
Okay.
over here.
And we got the beat. So,
Let's go.
our guest today is a graduate from Miami University,
Woo!
where
Let's
she
go.
was on their college dance team for 1 year.
Yes.
And was a college cheerleader flyer for 3 years.
Wow.
Come on now.
She was an NFL cheerleader for the Cincinnati Bengals
Woo!
for, get this,
Come on now.
13 seasons.
13.
And cheered in 2 Super Bowls.
Oh, my goodness. What an
13.
amazing accomplishment.
That may be some NFCAO.
That's a record. That's
history
amazing.
right there. We need to check into that.
Amazing.
Yes.
But she wasn't done with the NFL.
Come on now.
She then became the Cincinnati Bengals cheer director,
Wow.
where she's been for 31 seasons.
Wow.
I mean, seriously,
How did I
that
get
is
so old?
like impressive on another
That's
level.
iconic.
It
Yeah.
is.
With a capital I.
See why I couldn't hold
Yes.
it?
I
know.
Sorry,
She couldn't.
yes.
She couldn't because it's amazing.
It is.
During that time, she's taken various teams overseas to 20 plus countries with the purpose of entertaining our beloved troops.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And not only does she pride herself on helping cheer team members gain more confidence on and off the field for success, she also helps empower women throughout Cincinnati. She is in her 5th year serving on the board of directors for HER Cincinnati, Her Cincinnati, which represents housing, education, and recovery for sex-trafficked ladies.
Amazing.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I mean,
Unbelievable. Awesome.
it is my honor and pleasure to welcome Miss Charlotte Barrett Simon.
Woo! Yes,
Thank you
Miss
so much for
Charlotte.
being here.
Yes.
Come
Cheers,
on.
ladies. Thank you for having me.
We're so happy to have you.
Absolutely.
Amazing.
Thank you.
I just wish I was in that room. We'd be taking those pom poms and doing some dancing.
I
Yes,
love
we
it.
would.
Yes.
Yes, we would.
You have to get to Nashville so we can.
That's right.
or we
Yeah.
get to Cincinnati and so we can.
We're going to do a part 2, and that'll be in the same room. Either we could do a part 3. We can do one in Nashville and one in Cincinnati.
Absolutely.
Yes.
I got here.
I know my way to the stadium there. So
Yes, she does.
I can get us there.
Ohio native in the house. Come on
Yes.
now.
Yay.
Yes, I grew up a Bengals fan.
Oh, you did? Where did you start? Where
I
your
grew up about an hour and a half from Cincinnati, south of Columbus, east of Cincinnati, in a little farm town called Waverly.
Yes. Come on, Waverly.
Yeah,
Yes.
the
so-
shoemakers.
yes. So,
Yeah.
yeah. And we were huge, not Browns fans. We were Bengals fans.
Mm-hmm.
Love it.
Through.
So, Miss Charlotte, where are you from?
I'm from, basically Cincinnati, greater Cincinnati area. It's considered. It's called Hamilton.
Okay.
So if I had to drive back to my old house, it'd be like 30 minutes.
Okay.
I mean, it's close, but I don't go back often. But yeah, I'm super close. I didn't go too far. Miami of Ohio, Oxford was, although I lived on campus, of course, was only 20 some minutes in the same county, Butler
Okay.
County.
Okay.
So I haven't gotten too far away from my old stomping grounds.
I love it.
That's awesome.
That's awesome. Did you start now? Okay, we're gonna take it back. Did you start out as a high school cheerleader? We know you cheered in college. Did you start out high school cheerleader?
Actually, junior high was, I was going down memory lane today. So
Yeah.
interesting to me, like when I look back. But basically, I was in 6th grade and they had auditions for going into junior high school for the 7th grade.
Uh-huh.
And there were 4 elementary schools that pulled into that particular junior high school.
Uh-huh.
And they only chose 2 kids.
Oh, wow.
And so, yeah. And back then, I mean, I had eczema. I was kind of a sickly kid, not totally not impaired by all means, but I was my mother very protective. I was kind of in a bubble. I had eczema and asthma and whatever. And so I think my mom, was overprotective. And I'll never forget her driving me in this old Buick up to the audition, up to the school. And Sissy, are you sure you want to do this? Because scared, assuming I wasn't going to make it, I'm sure is what she was thinking.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
So I think about running across that field to get into the gymnasium. And my best little friend from junior high school, her name was Marlene. She lives in Calabasas now. And so she and I both were trying out as like Pinky sister, Pinky Sweater twins, whatever. And ironically, she and I were the two that made it. So that just started the trajectory. And yes, it's just cheerleading. Yes, it's just 7th grade cheerleading. But again, it took me to a different confidence level.
Right.
And my whole life is different because of that.
That's amazing.
And she made it, I made it. So we were 7th grade. And then we cheered 8th grade and 9th grade in our school, middle school, whatever you call it, junior high. We had 7th, 8th, and 9th. So by 9th grade, she and I were the co-captains.
Oh.
Then came the auditions, tryouts for high school.
Yes.
And once again, there were several several junior high schools that fed into one high school.
Right.
So sure enough, they only picked 2 sophomores to go to varsity.
Wow.
And guess who it was?
Oh, wow. That's so cool.
Marlene and I. And so, again, it's just a whole, now you're in high school, you're a sophomore.
Yes.
Back then, we were probably more naive than most sophomores are these days. So yes, did it start the popularity contest? Did it start, just engaging on people and embracing girlfriends? And, it just was the bread and butter, setting the stage for the future.
Yes.
And so then my senior year, they chose the highest scorer to be the captain.
Oh, wow.
There she is. There she is.
Because see, back then, once again, nowadays, it's no big deal. A 2nd grader can throw a flip. But back then, not many people could tumble.
Got that right.
Tumble and do all of the things. And that was a little unusual way back.
Yes.
So, I don't know. So then we did that. And we graduated high school, went on to Miami. But in Miami, the sophomore year, you couldn't audition. You couldn't try out for cheerleading at Miami. I could only be on that little dance team called the Shakerettes for 1 year, which wasn't a big deal. They were really just getting it started. Now they're pretty good, but it was just getting started.
Right.
And so there we go. And did Miami. And
did Marlene go to Miami
year,
also?
While I was doing the Shakerettes, my senior year in high school, in May, was about to graduate. I was about to turn 18. And I heard about the Bengals audition. So I auditioned, made the team, I don't know that it's relevant, but it was told by the coordinator I was the highest scorer.
Come on now.
As time went on, then she kind of brought me in to just kind of help her with things, And I was just my first year. And she reported to the director, whose name was Shirley Bird at the time. And, I kind of got started. Well, then shortly, not much longer afterwards, I had already cheered this season. Now we're going to the next and so forth. Then Shirley they had a disagreement. Something happened. She let her go. Shirley called me to her home. I was at this point about to graduate college. And I had taken a year off to teach camps and clinics around the country, for a cheer company.
Sure.
And so she said, I heard you may come back. We're switching it to a dance line. I would love to. And she said, well, I would like you to be my coordinator. Everybody I talk to, your name keeps coming up. Well, why aren't you asking Charlotte? Charlotte, she was captain in Miami, captain of her school. She understands it. Let her talk to you. So that's how that started. And so I worked under Shirley as her coordinator while I was cheering, which was nothing more than being the captain.
Right,
really.
right. But still, what a great experience.
Yes.
But again, it was. And then my final Super Bowl was in '89, going into the '90s. And
remember that one.
yeah, and I was like, okay, I think I should be finished. I just felt like, okay. I mean, my high school friends already called me rah-rah, and I was starting to feel self-conscious, like, okay, is it time to lay these pom-poms down? I finally did. And then in '94, I got a call that she was retiring, and they had already asked someone to take over her position. And then the guy, Bill Conley, kind of was like our general manager back then for Bengals, called me. He said, how come you haven't called me or reached out? Why are you not interested? And, I was kind of like out of sight, out of mind.
Sure.
I kind of had moved on.
Yes.
And I'm like, I don't know. I really hadn't thought about it. And I'm like, wait a minute. This was March, by the way, of '94. And I'm like, wait. Why am I not interested? I don't know.
Yeah.
And I go, so what are you saying, Bill? And he goes, the job is yours.
Oh, wow.
And so I can remember I was working for a company called Pitney Bowes.
Yes.
I worked there forever. It was my only job out of college. I worked there until I retired from Pitney. And it was the weirdest thing. I was making a call on a doctor's office, plastic surgeon's office. And I pulled over. I remember the dress I had on in the car. I said, and I called my friends on the cell, and I'm like, wait, should I be doing that? Like, it just took me by surprise.
Right.
So I called back. I said, yeah, I am. Yeah, okay, I'm in.
That's right.
And so, okay, good luck. You have auditions and you have this. So truly, it was just feeling my way around, because it wasn't like a map, a book. Now we could tell people what to do. This.
Sure.
Yeah.
Again, back then it wasn't a lot of structure. Shirley was in charge of entertainment. She was the entertainment director.
Okay.
And a very tough lady, but someone I learned a lot from, respected a lot. Ladies were afraid of her. She was just a great lady, but she was tough. She was sharp. And I just kind of took it and ran with it, but really, like I said, didn't have a big set of plans because there weren't any. She was an entertainment director, so she was in charge of halftime shows. She was really a musician. Her father, George Bird, was best friends with Paul Brown, the founder of our team.
Okay.
Paul Brown,
Okay.
and so he was the band director at Massillon High School in Ohio.
Okay.
And where Paul and George were. And so Paul brought George, and then George said, well, my daughter, she could do the cheerleader. So that's how, but cheerleading really wasn't her thing. It was really the music part of it.
Okay.
So, yeah, it's just been a education in process nonstop. And, it feels good to kind of now know what I'm doing.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
You put the playbook in place, I'm sure.
That's right.
Yeah.
So what's your coaching structure like? Because you're over really the Junior Titans, the alumni program, and everything. Is that correct?
Yes. We have our alumni isn't real active now because we haven't been performing, but Amy Campbell has been awesome and has been our liaison for that. So now we're hoping to get, it seemed like once COVID came in 2019 was our last year performance. And meanwhile, new marketing group, new everything, like things change. So I'm working hard, tooth and nail, to get the alumni back out there. And so I feel like we're on the course to get moving again.
Good.
But so then the juniors, we had this past season, we had 352 junior cheerleaders.
Great. That's amazing. That is so cool.
So it's been an incredible journey. Unlike, I sit in these cheer director conferences, and everybody's structure is way different.
Right.
There's not many like that are like my structure, where I talk a lot to the owners of the team, and yes, there's now different levels of approach at this point, but it's really hasn't been a whole lot. It's be like, I'll meet with Katie once a year, just go over some ideas and what have you, and they've trusted me, and so I just kind of ran with them.
Yeah.
And feel fortunate that my job is to empower these young women, and I'm super passionate about, again, ownership and the club and protecting and making sure things are on target with them as well.
That's right.
But they're super open when I sit in these conferences and hear this team gets to do this, this, and this, and this. And now it's all come to fruition where, just send me an email, let me know what you think, and it just keeps going.
That's
so
great.
It's been a work in progress, let me tell you. But
I bet
it's just a journey that I just every day can't believe how fast the time has gone and where it is today and what have you.
So a lot of our listeners are people that are hopeful to try out for a team. So as a director, what is something that you are looking for in your team members? What is something that's going to make those people stand out above the rest for you and your brand and your style and your team?
Yeah, absolutely. A strong work ethic.
Yes.
It's important, and it's super important to me. And what I speak to the coaches about as well, it's just very important that each and every person on our team walks away with a good feeling, a good memory.
Right.
And as you ladies, as you know, sometimes in a year, it's happened to all of us, someone's upset, not dancing. Think about our own journeys, of how we feel. And, and if we've been disappointed, that happens. And I have to keep saying, it's a professional organization. Those things can happen, but I will do everything in my power to empower that person or the weaker link to hopefully bring them up to a certain situation that when she leaves, she can still say this is special.
Yes,
absolutely.
And that's kind of what I really, really focus on. But back to your question, I look for a really strong work ethic because that tells a lot.
Absolutely.
And
Definitely.
knock on wood, this past, especially 4 years since our last Super Bowl, it was a great year. Then I'm like, oh, it's too good to be true. Not because of going to Super Bowl, but just with the group. When you have 30 people, in our case, it's all women. When you have that many people, there's sure to have a hiccup, sure to have a situation.
Right.
Yes.
But I just kept thinking, too good to be true. We are like 4 straight years of just a really deep knitted group, a very cohesive, non-drama.
Love it.
I'm like constantly pinching myself, like, this is just sweet. Where everybody is there for the right reasons.
Yes.
Where they're there because they care, they want to be.
Yes.
And they're working, and coaches are really deep diving as well as we speak, working with each and every person to lift her and elevate her to her next level, whatever that may be. So it's just getting so good.
Well, and I
love
think
it.
we've said this before with the Titans and other teams that we're close to. Like, that is a reflection of you when you get to see
Sure.
that in your cheerleaders, when you get to see that cohesiveness and the work ethic and all of them coming together like a family and trying to lift each other up. And that definitely is a reflection of you.
Sure. Absolutely.
Yes, honey.
Yes.
And one of the things I say to them, and it's almost redundant because I've said it 31 times at least, but on our opening meeting when we're going over guidelines and so forth,
Yes.
I'll say, all right, ladies, I want you to look around in this room because that's before everyone has introduced themselves.
Yeah.
Look around in this room because if you choose, and I'm not suggesting you get married and have a big wedding, I said, but if that's the path you choose, one of these ladies, you don't even know her name right now. She's going to be in your wedding.
Yeah.
She's going to walk down your side.
It's true.
It's very true.
Great.
And that always comes back to where they said, Charlotte, I just think about that because, every once in a while there's a wedding and it's like, all right, come on, who's in the wedding?
Right.
Because of course there's going to be
Very sweet.
one, if not three.
That's right.
Ladies
Yes.
in their
That's right.
wedding. And I love that.
I bet you've been to a wedding or 400 in your career. Yeah. That's awesome, though. How awesome is that?
Yeah, so that's really special as well, just to see their camaraderie because,
Sure.
again, that's what it's all about because, I've been there now long enough to know or see, for God's sakes now, I'm best friends with the group in my 94. Like that was my first year coaching.
Wow.
And
Oh my God.
and their first year, and now there's 2 or 3 people like where they're part of the family, like the funerals, the weddings, the
Yes.
we're travel, so it's really cool to see the ladies go through their weddings, their marriages, their kids, their ups and downs, and then they call back, and say, there's anything you have available, because who doesn't want to come back and revisit these memories like
Right.
you all are doing with me right
That's
now.
right.
Yes.
Like, are we just not so lucky?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Have you had any second generation members?
Got one right now. Mm-hmm.
Oh, you do?
Yes.
Right now? Okay. That's amazing.
That
That's so fun.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Have one right now. And prior to today, it's probably been 15 or so years.
Yeah.
But there was another one.
That's amazing. That's so cool.
Really cool.
Yeah, who actually had 3 daughters, and 2 of the 3 cheered. So
wow.
Wow.
That's fun.
Really cool. What does your mom think now? You talked about how she was nervous for you to try out for junior high cheer.
sadly, she's passed.
Oh, I'm
But
so sorry.
for her funeral, I'm glad you guys brought this up.
Oh.
Some of my cheerleaders were pallbearers.
Oh, that is so special and sweet.
They loved her. They called her Mama.
Oh,
She was mischievous. She was a locker room attendant on game day.
that's amazing.
I love it.
Her name was Jeanette.
Oh,
She was, now I would scold her and I think, oh God, I am her. But she was always up to no good. We're just fun and she
love
was
it.
just a prankster. Everybody loved her.
Yes.
But it would be like, in the past, I could never say, like, Pro Bowl is a very sanctioned thing. Like, no. I even don't like to write it down for marketing because I don't want it to be on a piece, on a memo that goes out. And
Yes.
yeah.
I've had a photographer, videographer on the game day spill the beans before to the person, and that will make a big grown woman cry. So it got to be where I couldn't even tell my mother because we would be in the room before the game and she'd be going,
staring at the person, smiling.
you guys, I'll have to send you pictures. If I send you pictures, always in the locker room but so, and then if I was doing a group talk or something before the team went out or whatever, there's my mom in the back just elbowing someone and just chitter chatting. I'm like, Jeanette,
Jeanette, pipe down. I'm trying to talk.
She goes,
What?
"You're not my boss."
Listen,
I said,
come on
"Today
now.
I am."
Actually,
Technically, I am. You are my mother,
yes,
but
please send us pictures of
Today,
Jeanette.
no, but I wouldn't be kidding because I get, uptight and like, "Hey, Jeanette, you're not my boss. Today I am." So she was something else. And then I had one of the Blackburn owners, Troy, that's married to Katie, who I adore as well, said, "Hey, Charlotte, somebody's like, Aram or caterer, saying like somebody's giving away cookies or something in the locker room." They would give us these big chocolate chip cookies.
yeah.
Sure. It was Jeanette.
Oh,
She
Jeanette.
was giving them to, my brother was a sheriff and my cousin was for the sheriff department.
Sure.
And so our locker room is next to the county sheriff's locker room.
Okay.
What do you think she was doing?
Giving them to the sheriff.
Wow, she's giving him.
And I just said, "Troy, I got this. I got this. Say no more. It won't happen again."
Yeah.
Like, "Mom,
Awesome.
you can't pass out food. That's where, no." So, I don't know. There's
So
some
her
great
heart
times. So
was
when
in the
she
right
passed,
place.
Yes.
Yes, it was.
Yes.
but
Yes.
when she passed,
Oh my goodness.
a lot of the gals came and they were the honorary pallbearers.
Oh, that is so sweet.
Amazing.
Very
Yeah.
sweet.
So,
What a sweet memory.
I know
Yeah.
we always ask,
Absolutely.
and I would imagine that you have dozens, but we
That's
always
right.
ask all of our guests, what was your favorite memory, either of cheering or coaching or both?
oh gosh.
Your
Oh my
favorite
gosh.
rewind.
There's so many. Oh, coaching. Gosh, one of my best memories, plural memories, have been on some of the tours out of the country, and just
Sure.
watching everybody's face, watching everybody get back to the men and women of the armed forces.
Yes.
Absolutely.
That those memories are just, we have so many priceless memories along that. But also, right now, because it's so fresh on my mind, and so I have to probably say this might go down as my top one or two memories is about a month ago for Halloween, the gals had me, they kept saying there's a surprise, and my daughter works game day for us as well. So they had everybody there and said, "Now, Charlotte, you have to just turn around and you got to look in the back." And I'm like, I knew it was Halloween.
Yes.
And I knew they were going to do cause. I'm like, okay, don't scare me. Just don't scare me. So I turn around. You guys have to see the video. Hilarious. I didn't know what to say because I don't like to be scared. I'm scared like somebody's going to scare me.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
I turn around. They all came dressed as me. They all had blonde wigs.
No.
It's
Oh,
the
my goodness.
cutest, funniest thing.
That's so
And
funny.
pink is my life. I love pink. So the gals who had pink leggings wore pink leggings.
Amazing.
And so, and they all had these, probably Amazon, like Charlotte. So they called each other Charlotte all night.
Oh,
I love it.
that's so
funny.
cute.
And one day in the locker room, a couple of years ago, recent, but in the last couple, they play their own music, whatever they want,
Sure.
whatever. Afro Man. I don't know if anyone hears
I
that.
know Afro Man.
I don't know.
Yeah, you do. You
I
know.
do. Okay.
Well, it happens to be my karaoke go-to.
Okay. All right. I need a video of that.
We got to get her to Nashville so she can do it.
That's
Yes.
right.
All right.
Yeah, and my daughter's always like, I was always trying to hide that CD from you so you wouldn't hear me play it. Now that's
So she wouldn't do it.
so then all of a sudden, in the middle of this presentation of Charlotte, they put on Colt 45, my Afro Man song, and so I'm like, but they can't play it on the video. But I'm like, oh my God! So
Bleep out the music.
That's amazing.
I love it.
That's a
Yes,
good one.
we have
It
to have
is.
that
Yes, that's a good one.
so
That's great.
about 3 weeks ago for one of the games, to our owner, to Katie, I just, right before the game, the team had made it into a cute video. And before the game, I said, hey, Katie, if you want some pregame chuckles, there you go. And it was cute. It worked out.
That's
She thought it was
amazing.
funny.
Yes, hon.
So that's going to be a great memory for me
sure.
always.
Yes.
Yes. Forever.
Yeah, we're going to need that video sent to us, and we'll bleep out the music, but we're going to need that video.
Well, they kind of did.
Okay.
Because they posted it.
I got it. Okay.
Yes. I love
Yeah.
that. That's so
love
good.
So we always ask too. Well, it's kind of a too loaded
That's
question,
right.
but how do you think that becoming a Cincinnati Bengals cheerleader and their director now, how do you think that changed your life?
120% changed the whole trajectory, everything. When I took on being the coordinator, basically the captain of the team again, I was working for Pitney Bowes, and I was a new salesperson, national account sales person, straight commission. I don't know. I just got a job out of college, and I was so thankful and
Yes.
so naive.
Yes,
and,
ma'am.
I knew the opportunity to make a lot of money was present, but still, it's still hard. It's still hard keeping up the quotas and so forth. And together, the coolest thing was that they both could play the business side of Pitney Bowes, helped with being the captain side, from a business perspective.
Yes.
And I just feel like one helped make the other successful. They both dual roles, they although they were
Absolutely.
dual roles, they both,
Complemented
consummated
each other.
into like just one great background.
Love it.
And
Right.
I know had that not happened, I don't know, because cheerleading now, I think about my social life, everything is around people who, not everyone, of course not. But I mean, that's just a big part of my life. I mean, there's a lot of the charity events, will you help us with this event? I mean, it's all because of cheer.
Yeah.
So the
Yes.
relationships, I don't know. It's pretty much my entire
Your lifelong
Yes.
friends.
Yes.
it's totally the 100%, 120%. So I don't know. I think without it, who knows what that would look like. But I know that I'm incredibly thankful. One was able to build off of the other, really.
Yes.
Right. That's right.
Yes.
Yeah, and it sounds like even early on when you were in junior high and you made cheerleading, that already changed the trajectory of your life, and then it just kept blossoming from there, which
Yes,
is
because
incredible.
back then, 7th grade and secure,
Sure.
I had the eczema, itchy stuff all over, and kids would say, "Oh, was that like leprosy?"
Yeah,
So
Yeah.
so
you
mean.
already have the insecurities of
Right.
a kid at that point, and so it's just been a great run. A great
So
run.
Amazing.
And I just want to, I know we're going long, but I just want to ask this question too. Where does your passion come from? After 31 years, I know it's hard work.
Right.
We all know it's hard
It's
work.
gotta-
You got to
yeah,
put the
you gotta
days
kinda
and
get
the
stuck
hours
sometimes,
in.
like, yeah.
But where does that fuel come from, honey? Where does it come from?
It's interesting you said that, because that's what also I think about that as well. Every time I walk out on that field, I get the butterflies
Aw,
and the
yeah,
euphoric
so good.
heat, just euphoric feeling of and every time that national anthem plays, it's like
Yes.
Here we
I
go.
could just cry.
Yes.
And so the feeling is, it's it's like it's still in the honeymoon phase.
Yes.
And I don't know. Yes, are there still pressures and
Sure.
times?
Of course.
Again,
Of course.
an adult woman crying over
Whatever.
disappointing
Whatever
somebody
it
at
is.
tryouts, or
Right.
or having an issue of some sort
Sure.
in the
Yeah.
office or something. Absolutely, but it's unlike Pitney Bowes, what was my career at the time,
Yeah.
where I'm just gonna quit. Like I don't get to that level
Right.
where
Yeah.
Because you're
you know.
passionate about it, and we can
love
see
it.
that. That's
Absolutely.
amazing. That's why you're still here. That's why you're
But,
there.
and I think
That's
every
right.
day is different, you know, because,
Sure.
I mean, that's a lot of practices. I'm at all practices, you know.
Wow, that's amazing.
Tuesday, Thursdays, all these years. Once in a great year, while like this week, I have to travel on Thursday, so I will not be there. But, you know, it's still, I want to be there.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's like
So
my
cool.
It
baby.
is.
Yeah, that's awesome.
But I try to as well, though, you know, make sure coaches are comfortable and
Yes.
they're amazing. I've got 2 great head coach and a team development coach that are really great people. They're very tenured as well.
Yes.
Same thing.
That's great.
Maybe it's the structure of our team. Maybe it's because everybody's had other jobs and been doing cheerleading
Yeah.
Right.
versus a lot of my director partnerships or counterparts.
Yeah.
You know, that's their sole job, and maybe they're in women's initiatives, or maybe so they're wrapped in the corporate thing, and so it's a different feel.
Right.
Yes.
And I think this is, I love that once I took it on in '94, that they didn't want an entertainment director. They didn't want anyone that was going to take over the entertainment and all that. And I'm thankful for that, because I don't know that I would still be here.
That's great.
That's so
it was
good.
meant to be.
That's
Yes,
right.
It was.
Wow, this has been so cool.
It
I
really
know.
has.
We appreciate
We
this so
appreciate
much.
you being here.
All the
Thank
fun
you.
stories.
Wow.
It was so great.
Yes.
So great.
I think we could talk some more.
Right.
Well, we're going to do a part 2 and 3. Remember
right.
another one where she comes to Nashville?
That's
Yes.
right.
And the third one we go to
Yes.
Cincinnati.
We want to get you. We need to do some I
Karaoke.
guess some.
Yeah, some karaoke.
We're bringing her to
We need to
Nashville.
take
So
Charlotte
45
to
inches.
karaoke.
We got you.
That's
Come
it.
on now, girl. We got
That's
you.
right. Yes.
Well, thank you. I'm so honored that you even chose me or thought of me.
Yes,
Absolutely.
Thank you.
We're big fans.
We are
Absolutely.
huge fans, and thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank you so much. We love you, and we can't wait to come to Cincinnati, or you come to Nashville, honey.
That's right.
Right.
Okay.
Part 2 and 3.
That's right.
Come
That's
on
it.
now.
Come
got
on
it.
now.
Ladies and gentlemen, we want to continue to thank our fans.
That's right.
We keep hearing the same things. Thank you so much from our guests and some people outside of us to say we love what you're doing.
Right.
Yes.
It's bringing back so many memories.
That's right.
So
Positivity, the
Yes.
memories, it's all so meaningful.
it
and
really is, and
Yes.
that's what we wanted to bring about.
That's right.
So thank you all for your support. Thank you for our Instagram, all the social media, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube,
Right.
all of it. Thank
All
you
of it.
so much. Think of the use of this awesome studio.
Yes, and Miss
we
Renee.
want Miss Renee, the Stewart and Colton.
Stewart team at Colton Mortgage.
Thank you, because I couldn't get it out. Thank
That's
you.
okay. We
Thank
got you, girl. We
Thank-
got your
a lot of
back.
words.
That's it.
Give me some.
A lot of words.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Keep coming back to Sideline Rewind podcast. Keep downloading the podcast. We cannot do this without you guys. Thank you again, Miss Charlotte.
Yes, Miss Charlotte.
Honey, the Cincinnati Bengals, the Ben Gals.
Gals. Yes.
Come on
And don't
They
now.
got the beat, girl.
They got the beat.
Yes.
And this has been episode number 42.
Ooh.
Yes.
Let's go. We're out.